April 16th, acting as if. Today we seek solutions, not problems. We try what we have learned on an experimental basis. Basic text, page 58. The first time we heard that we should act as if, many of us exclaimed, "But that's not honest. I thought we were always supposed to be honest about our feelings in Narcotics Anonymous." Perhaps we can reflect on when we first came into the program. We may not have believed in God, but we prayed anyway. Or maybe we weren't sure the program would work for us, but we kept coming to meetings regardless of what we thought. The same applies as we progress in recovery. We may be terrified of crowds, but if we act confidently and extend our hand, we'll not only feel better about ourselves, we'll find that we are no longer so frightened of large gatherings. Each action we take in this vein brings us closer to becoming the people we were meant to be. Each positive change we make builds our self-esteem. Through acting differently, we realize that we are beginning to think differently. We are living ourselves into right thinking by acting as if. Just for today, I will take the opportunity to act as if I can accept the situation I used to run from. I'm Herb the Addictaholic. This is just for today. And I act as if it's a fake it to make it situation. But you're not really faking it if your intent is to become. You know, my son is learning how to skate, and he's worried that by wearing skater clothes and riding a skateboard but not knowing how to kickflip, that he's faking it. So he doesn't want to be seen as a poser. So he doesn't want to go skate around people. Therefore, he limits himself to where he can skate and who he can skate around, which limits his experience and ability to learn from people who have been doing it for a long time that are willing to teach him, because he fears that judgment. And I find that I've done the same thing in many aspects of my life. And it takes, getting over or facing, that fear. Looking it in the eye and going out there and saying, I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm going to be an amateur at whatever it is that I begin to learn. We all start somewhere, And so if I go out there and I want to be a martial artist, if you get into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, for instance, oftentimes they'll have you purchase a gi, the uniform, the suit, the karate suit, whatever you want to call it. It's a gi. So you show up day one with this gi on. Well, you've never rolled on the floor with somebody and done an arm bar or tapped out or, you've never done any of that, but you're wearing the uniform and you want to learn. Therefore, you're not really faking it, but you are acting as if, And so these days I act as if I'm a good person. I act as if I'm willing to be of service. I act as if I want to help people. I act as if I'm a great father and a great husband and a great person, in general. And the more I act as if, the more I become, and I used to act as if I was a hard ass. I used to act as if I didn't give a I used to act as if all these negative things, and I became a lot of that, So these days I'm acting as if in another way, and it's working, and the program's working. And I thank this program with all of my heart. So I want to thank you guys for coming out. Hope to see you tomorrow. Keep coming back. It works if you work it.